In a desolate and distant future, after the collapse of Earth's civilizations, the extinction of nearly all superheroes, and the death of countless gods and cosmic beings, Logan, once known as Wolverine, survives in solitude as one of the last remnants of a world long gone. The Earth has become a husk, scarred by eons of war, greed, and celestial conflict. Logan, burdened with the memories of every death he's witnessed and every loved one he's lost, wanders this graveyard of a planet in self-imposed exile, having lived long past the time of relevance for men or mutants. It is during this era, when even time seems to have grown tired, that the Phoenix Force returns, not as a fiery destroyer, but as a seeking entity, in need of a host that could withstand not just its power, but its burden. The Phoenix chooses Logan not for his rage, but for his resilience. Over centuries, Logan had lost his adamantium, regenerated from atomization, survived the death of Earth's sun, and refused to let go of his humanity, even after watching it crumble. The Phoenix saw in him not a warrior, but a guardian forged in grief and fire. Once bonded, Logan becomes Old Man Phoenix, a being of unquantifiable power. His already formidable healing factor evolves. He regrows entire limbs in moments, regenerates his body from ash, and once resurrected himself after being scattered across space by a black hole. He manifests cosmic fire capable of rewriting matter. With a whisper, he burns the last surviving Brood Queen into stardust, and later, reshapes the dying core of Jupiter into a second sun to reignite a system. His claws, now burning with Phoenix flame, cut through celestial armor as if it were paper. With the Phoenix's omniscience, he gains cosmic awareness. He speaks to dying stars, listens to the morning songs of planetary cores, and reads the final thoughts of galaxies as they collapse into entropy. In one moment of compassion, he rewinds the time loop that condemned a remnant of the Shi'ar royal line to eternal agony, sacrificing a piece of his soul to free them. He has battled corrupted versions of himself from alternate timelines summoned by a fractured timestone, and when the remnants of the annihilation wave emerged from a tear in reality, he erased them from existence by turning their hive consciousness inward with Phoenix-infused telepathy. Logan's existence stretches beyond 1 billion years. He has watched the last star die and witnessed entropy give way to silence. In that silence, he has created life. From memory, he sculpted a forest on Europa with flora from extinct Earth ecosystems, using Phoenix fire to accelerate growth. He taught a civilization of psychic fungi on Saturn's remains the concept of free will and poetry, only to later mourn them when they chose conquest and had to be destroyed. He meditated at the edge of the observable universe for 10 million years, waiting for a signal from any remnant of the past, and once received a flicker, a pulse of love from Jean Grey, encoded in a dying neutrino wave. It made him weep for the first time in millennia. He has chosen not to rebuild civilization but to protect what little remains from those who would exploit the silence. He buried Thor's hammer on Pluto and sealed it with a vow that no god would rise again. He turned down the opportunity to restart the universe when eternity offered it, stating that some fires are not meant to be rekindled. His legend is not told in stories, but in the quiet voids between dying stars where his flame still flickers, a lone sentinel in a universe that has forgotten his name but survives because he never gave up.